Hello guys, welcome back. Today is 85th day of our 100 days of challenge of Adobe and today we are going to make this.
I do what I say so I really bring the flame, bro. In Spanish, it's fuego. So I really get the wet, yeah. I really get the bars every single fucking day, though. So I am working, man. I gotta go and bring it, man. I'm going in the game and I tell them that I deliver. So when I really open at the door, enemies ran away, cause I make them all shiver. I make them all shiver.
So let's get started. So here we are in After Effects. I have already dragged all the components I wanted to, my logo, the song, the footage, some images and make a new composition. 1920 by 1080, 24 frame rate. Okay, we can just do one thing. Let's make the footage 30 fps. Press Ctrl Alt G to interpret the footage. Now let's also change the composition to 30 fps like this. Okay, I have dragged my song and footage already inside the composition. Note one thing, we are going to drag the footage, so your footage size and the composition size should be same. Here my footage is 1920 by 1080 and be sure your composition size is also same. If it's different, the tracking will be not visible. So let's start by tracking directly. Firstly, it is good to save the file because After Effects crashes sometime while tracking. So save the file first. Go to Window, Tracker, and just select the footage which you want to track and just select Track Camera. And here, okay, and let's just wait until the camera is tracked. So let's meet after tracking. Be sure to check detailed analysis. Let's meet after tracking the camera. So here guys, the tracking is done. As you can see, we have too much points. Let's just select the flat points now. Like let's select point like this where we can get a flat area like this. Watch this point, just right click, create solid and camera. Okay, let's see how our solid is looking. Yeah, it's good. Now let's just tweak its some properties. Open, press S to scale it little bit, change its position, press W to open rotation tool, rotate it just a little bit to match the position same to same. You can uncheck this scale and match the position of match the scale size. Okay, press W to rotate. Just be sure it matches perfectly. Just keep changing the positions so that it will match perfectly. I don't want it on y-axis. Come on, where is Z? Here it is. Just it's changing too much. Let's press R here and let's change the value from here. Yeah, just a little bit more like this. You can also change the Y values just a little bit, X, again Y, perfect. As you can see, we have track plane here like this. We have to track it first. Now let's just do one thing. Let's just minimize it for now. Means hide the layer for now, and let's just try creating mask. Oh sorry, not a mask. Let's just create a shape directly. Enable stroke to up to white. Make an outline like this. Click on the fill, make fill to none, and let's just increase the stroke to 10. Okay, we can increase it up to 15. Yeah, don't forget to make it 3D. Press P to open the position of track. Press C to copy it and paste it on the shape layer. Okay, let's select the rotation tool now, rotate it, or you can just copy the rotation values of this, like orient these 3 values, copy, paste it here. Press S to scale, or you can just directly scale it from here. Sorry, you can scale it like this. Match it over here, scale it more. Okay, let's try to rotate it just a little bit, not too much, come on. I think it's snapping actually, that's why.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time.
Okay,
I just been living online, my city don't show me no love, and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things.
Perfect. Now let's just do one thing, select it, press D to duplicate it, and take it down on Z axis. You can decrease its stroke to 10. Same for this one also, decrease its stroke to 10. Let's just select this one again, drag it a little bit upward, again press Ctrl D, drag that layer a little bit down, again Ctrl D, just a little bit more down, again Ctrl D, little bit more down, and now you can see all of these layers are like tracked like this, like a depth. We can duplicate it few more times, like to create an infinite like depth. Just keep duplicating it. Yeah, that will be fine for now. Now you can do one thing, drag this track solid below, select all of the layers, and here in track mat select track solid one. Okay, let's do one thing. As you can see, if you track this one, it's getting trimmed, so we have to do one thing, or you can just, let's try doing this. I haven't done this before, but let's just try. Okay, let's pre-compose this. Man, let's also make it 3D. Copy the position from this, paste it here. Don't forget to make it 3D draft. Is it working or not? No, it's not working. Let's just press Ctrl Z to duplicate it, and now we have to do it manually. Let's just select the track. You can just duplicate it, place it here, again one more time duplicate. In each of shape layer you have to put it, because I don't have another method for now, like this. And now you can make each of one like alpha matte. For this one also choose each layer track solid alpha matte for the below layer like this. Keep doing it. Where is the fourth layer? Oh sorry, I choose the right layer wrong layer, sorry. Yeah, there are too many layers here, just be sure. I think we have another messed up things here. Just select no track matte. Yep, I think we are done here. As you can see, we have nice depth, look like this. What we can do actually, we can increase all of these. We can just select all of the track solid like this. It's just a tricky method I'm using. If you have another method, you can just use it. I'm going to just drag it little bit bigger, sorry, making it little bit smaller where the edge get cut off like this. Or we can just rotate it just a little bit, press R and just minus 1.5. yeah, perfect. Now it's looking good. As you can see, we have a nice depth of field tracked. We can just do one thing now. All of these layers are done. We can just hide them. Select all of the layers, enable the shy icon here and click on the little icon shy here. All of the layers will hide for now. Yeah, it's looking good. Let's make a new adjustment layer. We can do one thing, apply glow on it. And let's just do one thing, the glow is applying all of the layers. We can do one thing, let's just disable the shy. We can just make a new composition of same size. Let's drag the composition 1 into it. Select the composition 1, select the footage and song, cut it, paste it here. Okay, I just feel my After Effects is going to crash. I don't know why. So I'm just going to keep it saving. So now we can apply glow effect on this only. Let's just increase the radius. Before applying that, we can apply our all-time favorite, color vibrance. Let's just select something bright like this. Let's just decrease the radius, also increase the threshold, try tweaking the values. Okay, let's just increase the vibrance all the way up. Okay, let's just duplicate it one more time. Increase the radius a little bit, decrease the threshold. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just try to decrease the radius here just a little bit. Also you can decrease the radius here. Now you can see we have this glow depth of field lines. Keep saving the project. Now let's just add some more footages in it. Let's just select the logo, place it here. below the camera, also make it 3D. Let's just, my logo is black, I'm applying a fill to it like this. Okay, let's just firstly copy the position of track because it is gone away from the scene. Paste it here like this. We can just do one thing, we can just parent it to track solid. Now press R to open rotation, copy all the rotations, paste on your logo. Let's make the logo white for now. Apply vibrance on it, CC color vibrance, and apply it upon the fill. Okay, it's not working on it, I don't know why. Okay, let's just keep it white for now. Select our rotation tool, or we can just keep the logo there, and we can drag the logo something here like this. Okay, we can just you can see what's actually happening here. Oh, one thing had happened, I have parented the wrong thing, so let's just do it. Control Z, let's just make it none. I got it, I have parented the wrong layer, that's why it was tweaking the values here. Let's just copy the position again from this one to this. Also the rotation CV, now it's good. Now select your this one again, let's just place it here, change the color, let's just change it, yeah, something like this. Okay, let's apply glow to it. Decrease the radius and just make it color A and B. Let's select this color and make it on top like this. And now let's just apply twitch effect to it. Twitch behaviors for glitch, it's a plugin from Video Copilot. Select bad distortion, apply it here. Now you can, oh, let's just delete the glow for now. Let's just open behavior control, you can see where are the keyframes. Select your layer. As you can see, we have a twitch glitch effect here. So let's just come here, see what's actually the effect is doing here. Select the twitch, as you can see here is the twitch effect here. We can just change its value, we can increase the speed, amount. Yeah, that's the twitch effect. As you can see, it's too high. I have done now. Let's just increase the amount again to 100 like this. If you come back to our composition, now you can see, yeah, the glow is too much. For now we can just disable one of the glow we can disable the second one, glow, like this. As you can see, now we have this cool like effect. We can change the color of our lines. Just select all of the lines. Go to stroke color. Let's just select a burning like depth. This one color will be fine. Okay, let's just come back and see what's now happening here. Oh, the color had changed because of our vibrance effect. Let's just try to keep it near to white. Yeah, looking fine for now. Let's just try to make it red. No, we can just cut this effect from here. Come back to composition. Let's just make all of the lines white. Okay, now let's just selecting all of the lines, apply vibrance effect on them beside of applying the vibrance effect there. I have already applied it here. No problem then. Let's come back in our composition and let's just make the lines white again, because here are changing too much colors there. Yeah, like this. Yep. As you can see, the twitch amount is too much for this solid, this amount, so that's why it is glitching too much. We can do one thing. In operator controls, let's see, changing the values. We can choose both, and we can just also decrease the twitch amount to 80. Yeah, like this, and that will give a nice solid look. So that's it for today, guys. That's how we create this depth looking map here in 3D tracked. What I've done more is I have just added the twitch effect on the sound beats. That's a too long process, adding the beats on sound, so I'm not going to tell it here, because I have also in previous audio reactor video I have told already how the audio beat reacts there, how to make an audio equalizer like that. So you have already know how to make it. If you don't know, just watch the previous videos. So don't forget to like the video. If you are new here, be sure subscribe the channel. So let's meet tomorrow again. Till then, stay safe, take care, and keep watching the channel.